Think you know what's coming for 2025? It's not just about what's new, but how you wear it. And so today I wanted to explore some trends that I'm going to predict from the runway shows that I've viewed, from the articles that I've read on what is going to dominate, surprise, and inspire for the year ahead. Hi there, and welcome to my channel. I'm Liz. Thanks so much for dropping in. So today I do have a fun one, some 2025 fashion trend predictions, from some classics to some fresh, new, surprising twists. So let's get right into it. Okay, and I did want to mention this video is going to be what I do predict will be on trend. So there are lots and lots of trends, and I always do my best to pick out things that I think will kind of catch the eye of many, right? Not really the kind of outskirt ones or the micro trends, just kind of the overarching, like where we're going toward. But if you are interested on what is out, then I did a video on that, and I will link that at the end of the video, also down below, so you can check that one out next. And we do want to make these trends wearable. So I will also link some looks below under each section of items that I would wear to kind of style that trend if it is one that you are interested in exploring yourself. Okay, first I wanted to start off with the classics. So these are claimed to be trending. I think they're trending every year. There's slight variations on them, but you can't go wrong with stripes and polka dots. They are timeless. I can assure you, if you have either of these in your closet and you pull them out in any year, you will be just fine. They're always fun, they're classics, and so stripes and polka dots, timeless, classic, easy to style. And the next one, pastels, always a classic, and particularly this year, soft pinks and white. I think these are romantic colors, playful colors, feminine colors, and for sure you can incorporate them into your wardrobe year after year. And as far as shoes, pull out your wedges, lady. If you love wedges, I do. They are back. They are on trend. I think they are a great spring and summer staple. They have a secure base and they're cute. Another shoe is the Thong Sandal, which is kind of another one I think is a classic as well. And of course, in a kitten heel, makes it very walkable and adds just a dainty little touch to any outfit. Okay, the first one on my radar is Fringe or Shag, and I've seen kind of variations of these at lots of stores already. It was already kind of trending last year, but I think it's going to be bigger this year. I'm definitely seeing a lot more things at the stores, and this is a fun way to add a little drama, a little movement into, you know, your everyday outfit. So whether that is a fun skirt or a cool jacket, you can definitely add a pop, some fun into any outfit. But if you don't want to go that daring, maybe consider a purse with some fringe on it, or maybe a skirt with just a little bit of fringe on it. So, all right, and the next trend is lace everything. So this has kind of come off of a few different things that we're calling it last year. And I do see this one kind of gaining more traction. So sometimes I'm seeing it as maybe a more sexy look, or sometimes a more gothic look, but however you decide to style it, incorporating some lace for 2025 is definitely gonna be on trend. Okay, this next one, I never participated in before, but I know that it was popular quite a while ago, and that is a skirt over pants. So whether you layer this yourself or you purchase it kind of incorporated together, this is going to be a trending look. And I do like kind of these shirt dresses over pants. I think that's a dramatic look, and it kind of gives me that vibe. Another play on this is actually just a skirt. So that's the little skirt with shorts under. So that might be a little more on trend in the warmer months. But layering some kind of pant under a skirt or dress kind of situation look is going to be trending in 2025. Okay, and the next one on my list, they're calling many different things from preppy to modern modest to refined elegance, but basically what I'm seeing is the quiet luxury trend continuing. And so whatever your take is on that, or the old money style, so basically just, polo shirts, pleated skirts, understated looks, but in high quality kind of relaxed fits. That whole vibe is still continuing, so you can't go wrong. The ladies are still loving that polished, classy look. Okay, and the next one on my list is kind of a play up from the old money style, and that is a bit of glam. So that is starting. That is just starting this year in 2025, and that is some over-the-top pieces. So whether it is an over-embellished blazer or a loud belt or some fun shoes, whatever you want to do that just screams a little glam is definitely going to be on trend. I would say at this point, not too over the top, not too over. You don't need to be excessive with this. I would say adding touches. So how you could do this is maybe adding a brooch to a sweater, a blazer to your scarf. So any kind of brooch, it could be a little over the top. You don't have to go for something sleek here. So if you have a collection of brooches that you've been waiting to get out, pull them out for 2025 and they will dress up any of your kind of classic style items. Okay, and next on my list is, I would say 70s inspired or like Bohemian style. So just think romantic, flowy, neutral tones or like earth tones. Even some like dusty pastel. So a more laid back yet elevated aesthetic. So definitely wide leg pants, flowy blouses, anything really that feels free-spirited and timeless. Okay, and always a hot topic because we all wear them is denim. And so what I'm seeing, I kind of get a mixed bag here, but I have seen that some people say baggy jeans are out, but I am not seeing that. I still see baggy jeans in. Also kind of a straight leg to a wide leg. So all of that kind of is still on play. I would say not in is skinny jeans. Of course, those are not in, but more I would, if you haven't already invested in the wide leg, I'd say maybe get one pair because I do think they look good. You don't have to get a super wide pair. And also straight leg. That's a classic. So kind of play around with that, see what works for you and your body shape. But I would say a wide leg to straight leg is definitely a classic that's going to give you the look. You don't have to do the full on baggy, and then get it in a rise that works for you and you will be on trend, looking modern and stylish. Oh, and I did want to add, while I do not see ripped and distressed denim making a comeback, I did see a lot of embellished denim. So that isn't a trend that I like really. But I think because the glam is coming back, I did see it peeping in a little more. And this next one is kind of funny. And that is bubble hems and inflatable kind of pieces. And I put these together because they kind of look similar. Now the bubble hem started getting popular last year. And at first I didn't like it. Then I saw it kind of styled on some of the younger girls. I thought it was pretty cute. It is a style I hadn't ever gotten into, but I do see some outfits that it can be incorporated with. The inflatable one though, I'm not on board with. I'm not. And maybe I haven't seen one that works yet. So you'll definitely have to tell me what you think about these two. Okay, and the next two I'm putting under this one and calling it asymmetrical lines. And that is either a diagonal hemline on your skirt or dress, which I think adds a little spice. I do like it. I think there's a lot of great skirts and dresses that benefit from that look. It definitely gives like a little bit of a sexy flair, a little spice to the outfit. And the other hemline under this is a high-low. And so, asymmetrical hemlines back for 2025. Okay, and the next trend for 2025 is going to be just kind of a sporty touch. So whether that is you have a pair of trousers with an athletic stripe down them, or maybe some kind of jersey or a sports coat or something like that, just adding a touch of sportiness into your outfit is going to be on trend. We should see it a lot. It's kind of, I feel like it's always like dabbled in a little bit, but I think it's going to be incorporated into designers' clothing a little bit more than more of just people who have kind of that athletic or athleisure style. So definitely you'll be able to pick up pieces in everyday clothes with this kind of aesthetic into it. Okay, and last on my list is sustainability. And the best way to get on with this trend is by buying secondhand. So whether that is thrifting, whether that is buying at a consignment store, buying at a used online store like ThredUp, Poshmark, eBay, something like that, you'll definitely be able to find vintage, unique finds that are going to fit into a lot of these trends. So think of maybe a treasure that you find that fits in the Bohemian or the modern modesty, or maybe you find a designer piece at a fraction of the cost that goes into your quiet luxury capsule wardrobe. It's always a fun afternoon to kind of treasure hunt for these pieces. So if you haven't ever done it, give it a try. Go to another town, find a couple cute little antique stores, consignment stores, and just peruse and see what you find. I've picked up some great pieces over the years doing just that. All right, and that wraps up my 2025 fashion predictions. So let me know which trends you're most excited to try, which ones you are absolutely not going to participate in. And if you found this video informative and a little entertaining, please consider giving it a like so that YouTube will press it out to more ladies that it may potentially help. I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.